And yeah, I know I haven't been working this channel for a little while. Now, there's gonna be this video, maybe a few more videos, because I was actually having a bunch of videos on my iMovie. It's just I never got around to get up because I was getting distracted. This one's gotta go up. I will get it up. I'm sure this time. So, just saying down. No, I just was walking about again. So, and that bell, there have been a bunch of them for now. I'm sorry, I just need to situate myself. I'm in the bed bug problem, so it's not been easy to have my usual voices like there, which will probably be there. But I think probably before that, I'll be just writing some more great alcohol in the bed. Now, I still don't know if there's someone over here. I haven't seen them like 3. Not even last night, I think. I don't think that there was. Okay, back to the. I haven't been doing reactions of Death Ball lately since the Ratchet and Clank versus Jack and Dexter. I might have got it right. I was planning on doing the Flash versus Quicksilver, my brother, or same thing with the Joker versus Sprinkles, I think. And then there was a few other ones that we planned on doing reactions. There was a bunch of them now. One we were gonna do is the Power Rangers versus Voltron and we already had a bunch of it planned for that video. I was gonna have a morphing sequence, sort of just what the legendary morph I have and just morphing the shorts. It wasn't gonna be. It was just gonna be like a kind of rookie type thing, not crazy type thing. You know, just with the transitions and stuff. And with some music. That's what it's going to be. So, yeah, we're still gonna try to do that. I'm probably gonna do it on Saturday. Before the FAM Royal Rumble, because that's another thing I'm gonna be doing on Saturday. Because I don't know, we might do it tonight after we're done. I don't know anymore. We're still deciding. I know we're gonna be doing it before Monday, so Saturday's gonna be in that day. We have to turn it back in. Again, I'm closer to graduation. So, okay, now we go on today. Is a recent one is Natsu versus 8, Fairy Tail versus One Piece. So, well, Fairy Tail I've almost watched the whole series, sort of. I don't know. I watched the last few episodes, and I think the only thing was the Mavis arc thing. That's the only one section I didn't watch. I did watch the old ones going up to the Aetherus or the Demon Guild, and and there's the last 2 ones. I did hear about the movie. I don't know when it's gonna come out. Of course, I'm a little bit lost now, and I'm wondering if there's still gonna be a series, another season. Because I hope so. Because if it's just that kind of end, I'm just gonna lose it. Maybe, I don't know. So, and One Piece, I'm a little bit. I did watching a little bit of it, but then I just started, and then it just faded out for me. And then lost interest in it. It's just I don't know. I just gotta get a little bit to get me into it. So, yeah. So that battle between these two, Again, I'm waiting for this one video for what at least the screw attack to be doing this. I've seen some other people do this. And I think I had enough talking since it's 5 minutes. Let's go.
Hey Mark.
Hey, Mr. J.
So I know doing all this merch marketing, like these 3 awesome Death Battle t-shirts, can get kind of stressful. So we added some new office amenities that I think will help take the edge off. Like the new office jacuzzi.
Yeah, no thanks. You ever smelled a wet sloth before?
Alright, maybe a relaxing massage then.
Yeah, I got a fair hands.
Alright, how about a nice hot sauna?
It's a fucking toast oven, Chad.
I'm Mark Slothman, and now I got the sexiest shirt in the market, Death Battle shirts. You wear this, you're gonna find yourself in a sex battle. I don't know what that is, but I know you'll love it, okay? Now click the link below and buy this shirt, or they're gonna eat me.
Oh, no, it's wrong. I guess it's been a while,
In ancient times, the Greeks believed everything to be made of 4 elements: earth, air, water, and the most difficult to control, fire.
But these 2 combatants have mastered the art of playing with fire. Natsu Dragneel, the Dragon Slayer Mage of the Fairy Tale Guild.
And Portcullis D. Ace, the feared pirate known as Fire Fist.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, they're using that 8-bit again.
In his infancy, Natsu Dragneel was a pretty normal child living in a pretty normal village.
And then a bunch of dragons toasted the town and killed everybody, including him. The end.
Almost. Fortunately, Natsu's older brother Zareth survived. Horrified by the violent fate of his family, Zareth desperately sought a way to revive Natsu. Eventually, he discovered the connections between life, death, and magic, and became obsessed.
And so he became the most evil and powerful mage ever, cursed to live forever and ruin everyone's lives. But everything worked out, I guess, because he brought Natsu back. Just one catch, Natsu had to be revived as a demon, though this gave him the potential to become even more powerful than Zareth.
Unfortunately, Zareth had become incredibly dangerous to be around. Fearing for his brother's safety, he left Natsu in the care of his friend Igniel, who just so happened to be the Fire Dragon King.
Natsu got adopted by a freaking dragon. Kinda weird since the dragon killed him in the first place and his family, but whatever. Dragon Dad ended up teaching little Natsu Dragon Slayer magic, a school of mystical martial arts developed specifically to kill dragons.
Yeah, that's what
it's really back and forth with these dragons, isn't it?
Regardless, Igniel eagerly accepted his role as adoptive father. He taught Natsu how to read, write, and fight. But then when Natsu came of age, Igniel suddenly sent him through a time machine, and poof! Before he knew it, Natsu was trapped 400 years in the future, and abandoned by the only father figure he ever really knew.
I know that feel, little buddy.
I didn't know because I was following the manga.
Of course, it was all part of Igniel's plan to save the world, but at the time, Natsu didn't know that. Fortunately, it wasn't long before he found a new home and family among the mercenaries of the Fairy Tale Guild.
Yeah, it turns out being a demon trained by a goddamn dragon made Natsu pretty effective as a bounty hunter.
Natsu possesses superhuman speed, impressive strength, and unbelievable durability. He has superior senses, such as sight and smell, along with a mastery of hand-to-hand combat skills.
Mix all that up with his Fire Dragon Slayer magic, and you got one fiery cocktail that'll knock just about anybody on their ass.
As the name suggests, Fire Dragon Slayer magic revolves around conjuring and manipulating fire. A prime example would be Natsu's signature move, the Fire Dragon's Roar.
Where he literally shoots fire from his mouth.
Or he can engulf his hand in flames for the devastating Fire Dragon's Iron Fist.
You know, we're gonna be saying fire a lot this episode.
Yep. Natsu has well over 2 dozen different ways to incorporate fire into his martial arts, but his real strength comes from a move nobody ever really expects.
Yeah. He eats fire!
Like all mages in the fairy tale world, Natsu has a limited pool of magic, but consuming fire actually replenishes it. Not only that, he can consume a few different types of elemental magic as well, including lightning.
Talk about a shocking appetite! And because this is anime, eating lightning gives Natsu access to an all-new form, Lightning Fire Dragon. With this, Natsu's abilities are enhanced with electricity, giving him a brand new element of power.
To increase his fire abilities, Natsu can enter Dragon Force.
Again,
This greatly increases
I'm not
Dragon
reacting
Slayer
too
magic
much
and
of this
physical
because of all I
prowess,
already know.
bringing
but
Natsu
it's-
closer to the strength of a full-grown dragon.
Yet
He's
they
even
forgot to
starting
mention
look
that.
like a dragon now. You think that's like an awful traumatic reminder when he looks at himself?
But when his Dragon Slayer abilities aren't enough, Natsu enters his strongest mode yet, Fire Dragon King mode. In this form, Natsu has access to techniques only the most powerful of dragons could wield, such as the Demolition Fist and the Fire Dragon King's Roar.
At his strongest, he
Damn.
can wipe out exactly 973 soldiers all at once and create massive explosions so big they could wipe out a whole town.
Natsu's raw power is extraordinary, both magically and physically. He's strong
And
enough to lift an
destructive.
enormous stone slab several times larger than himself. Comparing this stone to Natsu's height and compensating for
He
the
was
density of
scratching
the stone,
that one
it's likely
absorber
this block
guy.
weighs about
I
135
just.
tons.
He would want a
Talk
little
about never
overkill
skipping
thing.
arm day. He's also fast. He's fought in multiple battles where he's
He
moved
just got
faster than the eye
throwing
can see,
slabs, so it's
putting
just
him
fun.
well over 9,000 miles per hour.
And when fighting opponents even faster than him, Natsu has used his keen observational skills and indomitable willpower to predict their moves and defeat them. He's pretty clever in battle, which is surprising given how headstrong and stubborn he can be.
Like any real fighter, Natsu prioritizes offense over defense, running in guns or, I guess, arms blazing.
Except this impulsive approach to fighting often leaves massive amounts of collateral damage in his wake. Remember how we mentioned his firepower could wipe out a whole town? Well, sometimes that's not completely intentional. In fact, this hasty attitude may be his greatest weakness.
And why
Nah,
that?
his greatest weakness
On
is
the
how
other hand-
easily he gets motion sick. Put him on a moving car or boat and he'll be hurling in a matter
Like
of
I said-
seconds. That flying cat following him around should start carrying vomit bags.
Yeah, that's one of the stranger downsides of Dragon Slayer magic. Natsu's dragon-like senses can overload his semicircular canals, creating a feeling similar to vertigo. But more importantly, Natsu has a bad habit of burning through his available magic rather quickly.
Yeah, but who cares? He can just
Yeah.
chow down on some tasty flames or lightning to replenish his magic.
Just one problem. Consuming any fire or lightning that Natsu has created himself will not replenish his reserves.
Huh. Oh well, Natsu's still a badass. He really is
Yes.
the Fairy Tale Guild's trump card for whenever things go south. And he continues to fulfill his old dragon dad's wish of making the world a safer place by setting it on fire.
I think it's time we stop playing around. Let's get down to the real fight. I'm gonna shatter you into a million pieces.
Yeah.
Wealth, fame,
There we go.
power. Gold D. Roger, the king of the pirates, obtained this and everything else the world had to offer.
And then he was brutally executed, leaving everyone to run off searching for the king's long-lost treasure, the One Piece.
However, unknown to most, Roger left behind an heir, albeit unborn. Terrified the Marines would execute Roger's son as well, the child's mother held her pregnancy for a total of 20 months. 20 months!
Holy mother of hell! How does that even happen?
Sheer inconceivable willpower. Though she died in childbirth, her last act was to give her newborn son his name, Portgas D. Ace.
Soon after, Ace was adopted by an old acquaintance of his father, Monkey D. Garp, and raised alongside Monkey D. Luffy and his childhood friend Sabo.
Over time, Ace, Luffy, and Sabo grew very close, considering themselves brothers
Again,
and together forging a lifelong
I
pact.
haven't watched
They
One
would
Piece.
forever live life
One
as
Piece,
free
just to be
as
honest,
possible.
just say now.
And for Ace, that meant following in
Yeah.
his father.
Sorry,
Free as
it
possible.
lack this space
And
again.
for Ace, that
Luckily,
meant
it's still here.
following in his father's footsteps. It was the
Yeah,
pirate's
whatever.
life for him.
Ace was
I
a
don't-
natural on the sea,
I may
thanks
have
to
been
his
listening
incredible
for a bit,
strength and
so.
combat aptitude. He quickly learned his way around the
Hmm.
ocean, becoming the captain of his own ship in just a year's time, and eventually joining the ranks of the deadliest pirates around. He even claimed one of the
Hmm.
world's most sought-after treasures, a devil fruit.
In the One Piece world, if you eat yourself a devil fruit, you get yourself a superpower. In Ace's case, he ate the Flame fruit, which, guess what? Granted him the power to
Yeah,
create
Gonzalo
and control
Flores kind
fire.
of forget.
But with new power comes a buttload of
Luffy did
badass new
a
ways
one
to
and
kill
end up
people.
in the
Get
rubber.
this,
The
this
already
guy's
gun
gun
gun.
hands are
So-
actually handguns.
I mean, I guess that's
Ah,
accurate.
it's something
That would
like
be
that.
Ace's fire gun ability, and it's just one of many
Yeah.
attacks that Flame Fruit's power provides.
Or the gun like on food or something. I don't know. I forget what it is.
I think I really need me some gun hands to go along with it.
Sure.
Boomstick,
Again.
sometimes I really wonder about where you came from.
The front door, like every day. Come on, Wiz, pay attention.
Ugh. Anyway, these fire abilities are what earned him the nickname Fire Fist Ace.
Because he can turn his punches into blazing balls of red-hot fire. Forget gun hands. Give me some of that.
Manipulating fire comes easy to Ace. He can conjure up enormous pillars of flame so intensely heated they can incinerate enemy projectiles, acting as a sort of fire shield.
He's also got some really weird names for his attacks.
Dan,
like
read it.
Fiery Doll, and St. Elmo's Fire. Man, when did Elmo become a saint?
No. Actually, that's referencing weather phenomena where plasma appears to discharge atop a pointed object. Ace's version is not like that at all. Instead, he conjures up 2 javelins made of pure fire and hurtles them through
It actually kills them.
burning
Actually
them
kills them.
inside and out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with his version.
Firefly and Fiery Doll is a combination attack, where he creates several small balls of green plasma which surround a foe before detonating in a massive series of explosions.
He does have one attack with a really cool name, though.
Oh, what's that?
Crossfire, you'll get caught up in the crossfire, crossfire!
Of course. However, Ace's most powerful attack is undoubtedly his great flame commandment, Flame Emperor.
Which is a pretty big name for what is essentially a fiery spirit bomb. But good God, if you see that thing coming your way, don't even bother trying to run. You dead.
There's even more. See, the devil fruit Ace discovered was of a rare breed, a Logia fruit. Because of this, Ace also gained the ability to transform his entire body into fire.
When he's in flame-on mode, physical attacks pass right through him like he isn't even there. And if his fire body is somehow messed up, like someone dropping a giant candle snuffer on him, his true human body would be totally unaffected.
Actually, since receiving this power, Ace has only been badly hurt by other Logia users wielding an element with an inherent advantage over fire, such as magma or water.
Man, it's like he's invincible.
In a way, but it's not an automatic effect. Ace must make the conscious decision to transform his body.
But thanks to his blindingly quick reflexes, he's able to avoid almost any attack. He can even react quick enough to avoid a shot from a sniper.
In this instance, he was reacting to the gunman in view. Assuming this gunman was professionally trained, Ace would have needed to react in about a quarter of a second.
But who needs speed when your fire fist can blow apart 5 ships all at once?
Considering ships like these would likely be constructed of teak wood, to accomplish this, Ace would need to hit each ship with at least 15,000 pounds of force per square inch.
So getting hit by Ace would be like getting hit with a wrecking ball. And when he throws more fire into the mix, he can wipe out an entire town.
Ace's last extraordinary quality actually has little to do with fire at all. If there's anything he inherited from his mother, it's his insane willpower and endurance.
He once fought a karate fishman for 5 straight days. Man, with that endurance, he's gonna make some lucky lad or lady real happy someday. Or, I guess he would have if he didn't. Oh, hey, heads up. Huge spoiler warning in 3, 2...
I already know that.
Like,
I watched the top
Like many Logia
scenes,
users,
top
Ace grew cocky in his
Google
ability to
anime
avoid
depths
being
or something
hit.
like that.
In fact, he practically
Maybe I watched
forgot what
one
pain
now.
even felt like. And so, despite all of Ace's fantastic feats, his most impressive was when, for once, he chose to take a hit, sacrificing himself to save his brother, Luffy.
Damn. Would you do that for me, Wiz?
Oh, sure, of course.
You're a goddamn liar.
I can't allow that.
That's what it sounds like in the dub.
I'll take care of this on my own.
Okay.
All right,
I
the
may
combatants
cut off.
are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
Okay, I'm gonna.
But first, all this talk of chowing
We
down
gotta turn
on
it
some
down for a
scrumptious
bit,
flames is making me hungry.
Now, I am gonna go with Natsu
Likes
for
a
this
good
one. I'm a little bit
home-cooked
afraid
meal,
that
but
Ace
going
is
out
gonna
to
pull
buy
up
or
a win
hunt my
because,
own food is a
or is
hassle.
like, pro.
If only there was some
Because
way
I'm
food
Zoro.
could be brought
Yeah,
straight
so-
to me.
Zoro.
Good news, Boomstick. Introducing Blue Apron,
one
the
against,
#1
or,
fresh
I
food
mean,
delivery service in the country.
I
Using
watched
only
that
the
one.
freshest ingredients,
was-
Blue Apron delivers a kit of
was,
ready-to-cook meals straight to your door.
I watched
along
it
with
while I
easy-to-follow
was at a thing.
instructions.
Had a
Plus,
thing
the
at school.
ingredients are perfectly proportioned, so it cuts
No,
down on
seriously, I
waste,
liked it.
and you know you're using the right amount. On top of that, you can log into their website and select the upcoming meals that sound good to you. like the crispy salmon and roasted potato salad with pickled mustard seeds
Okay,
and
well,
cream fraiche sauce.
Well, I'm
Plus,
always
it
doing
does
this, and I
feel
always check my
rewarding
inbox,
cooking new
so
and
I'm
exciting
like,
meals
Google
right in your
them.
own home. But don't just take our word for it.
Okay,
We want you to
target
try it.
orange.
Because you're watching Death Battle, you can get 3 meals free with free shipping by heading to
What is up with people with,
blueapron.com
what's what we got? Oh,
/battle.
the fan fiction. We got
Seriously, you
people
will
like,
love how good it
there hasn't been
feels
any
and
new
tastes to create
waste around my
home-cooked meals
my
with Blue
crawler.
Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com /battle.
But right now, it's time for our Death Battle!
Starting. Okay.
Hey, you!
This
Thief,
is like
come
the
back here.
last one.
Give that back, or you'll have to deal with me.
Nah.
That's it! I'm gonna mess you up!
Fire! Fire!
Fire
I
dragon!
don't with some of these things.
Wait, are you seriously made of fire? Sunflare! Time to turn up the heat! Fire
Wait, aren't going in the
dragon,
swarm one.
please roar!
Start doing a lot of damage anyway.
Fire Dragon King's Demolition Fist!
Fire fist!
Not bad, hotshot. But you can't even touch me.
Fire blast!
Oh no.
Please don't be it.
Fiery doll.
Of course not. Should be on who's doing. Guy who you're dealing with.
Wait, are you seriously eating fire? Try eating this!
Like I said, you can't touch me.
I'm not trying to. Lightning Dragon Fire Mode! Lightning Fire Dragon Roar!
Nah.
Phew. All's well that ends well.
I know it.
KO!
He just gets thrown out.
That's a burn if I ever saw one.
This battle was anything but clear-cut. Natsu held the advantage in speed and strength, and Ace trumped him in endurance and defense. Still, neither held an advantage so much that the other couldn't keep up.
Both were mostly immune to each other's fire attacks. Because fire is Ace's only real weapon, this means he really didn't have anything that could kill Natsu. Natsu was definitely strong enough to put Ace down, but with Ace's intangible fire form, Natsu couldn't even touch him. So, sounds like a stalemate.
Very nearly. Luckily for Natsu, he had an ace in the hole.
Hey, there's one.
Oh, thanks. Natsu has had far more combat training than Ace, and is known for using his superior senses to study his opponents and take advantage of their vulnerabilities.
My curses can change anyone stupid enough to touch me into a living bomb. No matter what I try, this human just consumes my curses. He might even be stronger than he was when this fight started.
When Ace realized Natsu could eat fire, he had to become more liberal with his true physical form to avoid being consumed. And this was what Natsu was counting on.
Being faster than the eye can track, Natsu was more than quick enough to get a good hit in up close.
A perfect opportunity to use a fast, deadly elemental weapon Ace's body wasn't immune to. Lightning.
It's not like Natsu was gonna run out of magic or anything. I mean, there's freaking fire everywhere.
As his speed, strength, martial arts, and versatility surpassed Ace, all Natsu needed was one good shot, and he made it happen.
In the end, Natsu was too hot for Ace to handle.
The winner is Natsu Dragneel.
I'm Chad, I play Boomstick.
Okay,
I'm Ben, I play Wiz, and stick around, we're
let's see
about to
what
announce
one
who
is.
fights next time.
And if you want to watch exclusive commentary on this episode, click that little box, sign up for a first membership trial. It's a great way to support the show.
Sub-Zero? There's a Glacius? Like, I'm not really familiar who's the Glacius. Sub-Zero, I know he's from Mortal Kombat. Yeah. Yeah, I knew my man. Not like that. I don't know if that sounds gay. No, it's not. My boy Natsu was literally just won this thing again. There was a little difference between this one, the Yaruza versus Zoro match. That one I can agree on a little bit, and this, well, definitely I can agree. I can agree that Natsu would win this anyway because, again, Ace is only fire. Natsu has literally just eaten out who knows how much. Has also absorbed lightning. He's absorbed the Ethereon. He absorbed darkness, for crying out loud. From Loki, not the Marvel one, the Celestial one. Leo, I mean, Leo. Yeah, there's that too. Again, you guys probably remember that if anyone who watched Fairy Tail. So yeah, yeah. In the middle of it, I dealt with the lack of the lack of thing going on. And so I'm gonna be dealing with that in a little bit. I have to deal with a few things from it. Yeah, so you guys are wondering, today's Friday, not Saturday, and I'm here. Well, I have to go to school because there was a senior trip going on. So there's that. I didn't really know what was going on today, so checking my thing again. A bunch of these things that I'm sorry if I'm just gonna well, no, what am I waiting for again? So the Cecil lights and a few other things to me again. That's what I'm also waiting for. What's going on? Now that my Akira Kanama don't have a story that I'm waiting for. There's a few other stories I'm waiting for, I just can't pull them up right now. I don't know, there's still a bunch of things that I'm waiting for, and then there's another storyline of alternate universe thing that I'm also waiting for too, so there's that. So there's just a bunch of these things. So yeah, yeah, I like this video. I knew that Natsu was going to win, and because again, he just one of the strongest of the guild, besides Yaruza, because she topples over everything. But actually, I think he was strongest with the whole battle of Fairy Tail thing. There's that. But he's probably just one of the strongest and the Trump, like I said, they said Trump part of their guild. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it. I think because I don't want to go for too long, and then there'll be a few more reactions. Actually, I think there's probably going to be one reaction today, and I'm probably going to try to work on a few other ones. Because one's going to be just a let's watch, because I did watch this, but I want to mention it. So then there was that. So there's that. Again, you guys can expect the live reaction going on. I'm gonna be recording the live reaction tomorrow, of course. Again, I do a live reaction and stuff, but I don't like do a live stream. I haven't really figured out how to do that. I haven't figured out how to do the Twitch or anything like that. I haven't really figured out how to do those things. If any of you got any things going on below, then maybe I should know, but I don't. To be honest, I literally don't. So the live reaction, a few live reactions I just deal with just like with this other YouTuber. I just record first, then upload. Of course, it's always going to be cut up in parts just to deal with the whole thing that's going on. And probably before I do that, I need to delete a few things. I'm probably just going to delete the Samurai Sentai Shinkenger episodes that I already watched and just having to just deal with it. Because I don't think I'm going to worry about bringing them to my own computer, at least. I think X8 I'm going to... Okay, I'm getting off topic. So that's it. I give this a 10 out of 10, and because, again, it's Screw Attack. Check out the link description down below. I know I've been a little bit neglecting that also. And also, remember to like this video, comment down below. Why Thunders, if you're out there, I know you're out there. Tell me what will happen to your channel. That's another thing. Again, anyone who knows what happens, or anyone else who knows what happened, just comment down below. Again, comment what you guys think of this video, if anything like what something you react to. I know there's one that I still need to do. Sorry if I'm a little like that. It's just that I've been busy. It's school. There was school, and then there's also graduation coming up, and a few other things going on. And so, and remember to subscribe. The year the Golden Rider is on. It's still gonna go on, even though after I'm graduating, I'll be getting a new computer soon. And this is and again, this is IS-15. Again, check out, watch out for my FAM Royal Rumble reaction and live reaction going on. Again, not a live stream, but just watch out for it because I'm probably going to start uploading after it's over. And this is again the year ago. Again, the year Golden Rider is on, and this is IS-15, the Golden Rider, kicking out of here.